Good evening. I am Shibanjan. Today I describe about the introduction of pharmacology. What is pharmacology? Pharmacology is the science that deals with the drugs, about their sources, description, preparation, with their biochemical, physiological effects, with their mechanism of action, their absorption, distribution, metabolism of action, and excretion after their toxicity effects of drugs. What is drug? A drug is a substance that is used to prevent the disease and cure the patient perfectly. Now I tell about the main divisions of pharmacology. Main divisions of pharmacology. First one is materia medica. Materia medica, it directly includes the sources, description, and preparation of drugs. After pharmacodynamics, it directly includes the biochemical with their physiological effects, with their mechanism of action of any drug. After I tell about pharmacokinetics, it directly includes the absorption. Absorption means a drug is entered in the systematic circulation after reach the site after absorption. Now I tell about that water insoluble substance and lipid insoluble substance cannot be absorbed to the gut. Now I tell the types of absorption. First one is passive transfer. It is two types. First one is simple diffusion. Second one is filtration. In the simple diffusion, the polar water soluble substance and non-polar lipid soluble substance directly absorbed by this process. This is called simple diffusion. And in filtration, only water soluble substance can absorb by this process. After I tell about specialized transport, in specialized transport, first one is active transport. In this active transport, it requires energy. After facilitated diffusion, in this type of diffusion, no energy required for this process. After I tell about the pyrenocytosis, in this process, the proteins and macromolecules directly absorbed by this process. This is totally absorption. After I tell about distribution, when a drug is directly absorbed, it distributes all the body. It distributes by entry of central nervous system, in the entry of central nervous system. Water soluble and non-ionized substance directly distribute by this process. And second one is entry of vital circulation. This is the process of distribution. After I tell about metabolism of action, metabolism of action is two types. First one is anabolism and second one is catabolism. In anabolism, it utilizes energy for growth and development, and in catabolism, by this process, the large molecules directly break down into the small molecules. This drug is directly metabolized by the liver, and excretion, we know about this. Mukesh, you know also the heavy metals are excreted through our skin. You know about this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Some drugs are excreted through the kidney. Some drugs are excreted through the large intestine. That is the excretion of drugs. Actually, this is the in pharmacokinetics. You know about this absorption, distribution, metabolism of action, and excretion. First one is materia medica, after pharmacodynamics, after pharmacokinetics. I say about this pharmacokinetics, but in pharmacodynamics, there are also important topics. Biochemical, physiological effects, you know. Now, what I tell about the mechanism of action. In the mechanism of action, first one is receptor. Receptor is an organ or cell membrane inside the cell which is directly respond to the light, air, etc. Now I tell about the agonist. Agonist is directly combines with drugs and initiates the pharmacological action. After I tell about antagonist, it directly combines with the drugs and block it and does not initiate the pharmacological action. Everything, Mukesh? Any confusion? If you have confusion, you ask me any question. Any confusion, Mukesh?
No.
Huh? I tell about materia medica, pharmacodynamics, pharmacokinetics. After I tell about pharmacotherapeutics. In pharmacotherapeutics, we know about the therapeutic uses of drug and how it prevents the disease. That means pharmacotherapeutic. After the main division is clinical pharmacology. First, when we know about any drug, then we directly first clinical trials on animal. After when it will be success, then we directly do the clinical trials in the human beings. That means clinical pharmacology. After chemotherapy, if any patient has cancer, then chemotherapy also done. After toxicology, when everything will be done, then we know about the toxic effects of drugs. That means toxicology. This is the full introduction of pharmacology. Okay.